I gotta dig out my other keyboard. This one, the writing's all worn off it, and I can't really tell what the hell it is. I've used it too darn much, I guess. Great. I gotta dig it out with me. This one, the writing's all worn off it. I can't really tell what the hell it is. I've used it too darn much, I guess. Mute that. DJ, how are you, buddy? Yeah, I was planning on getting on earlier, but lack of sleep the last couple nights caught up with me. I had supper early at like 4 o'clock, and I ended up nodding off till like 45 minutes or an hour ago. The cold's been still kicking my butt with the coughing and congestion, so got my sleep schedule all messed up. What did I do to this now? Somehow, how the hell did I pause that? Really? Dang locals. Let's see if we can get a couple house robberies in, because I don't imagine the cops are going to be around much longer. Yeah, whatever you do, don't park your motorbike close to these stupid torches. I parked my bike like right here earlier, and the damn thing blew up on me. I don't know how it caught my bike on fire, but it did. I don't think I can sell these earrings to him. I think I gotta take them to the pawn shop. If I can find them. Whatever. We'll deal with it later. Give me a job, mister. Deer Park, maybe? I hope it ain't one of the ones on the main drag. I hate doing the main drag ones because you never know when a freaking cop's gonna drive by. Scott, how are you? Yeah, I had an early supper and I was laying there watching Elite for a bit, and then next thing I know, I nodded off and woke up, and it was, I think, 10 o'clock or 20 after or something after 10. So yeah, we ended up getting some extra sleep for all the sleep we've been missing, and damn colds tuckered me out. Exactly. It's got to be the one on the corner, for fuck's sakes. Of course it has. It has to be, of course. That ain't the right thing. Watch, I'll just start torching it and the goddamn cop's gonna drive by. You watch. I hate doing these ones for that exact reason. Because you never fucking know. Where's the stupid keypad? Was it not this one? Oh, it's French Fries House. Okay. I thought it was this one. How is the car unlocked? I locked it before I get out of it. I don't understand. I'm confused. Alright, well, let's go rob Frenchie's house.
You make me crazy, baby. I know how to make you scream.
You need help, buddy. You need professional help. There's no counselor in the world that's going to help you. Take me half an hour to get in here because the torches are slow as shit. What is it doing? Wow, that's a weird one, making it jump around. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just the last week of fighting the cold and I still got a bit of congestion and it's just boring the shit out of me. I'm sleeping 3-4 hours at a time, then I wake up. I'm awake for 12 to 18 or 24 hours. I sleep 3 to 5 more hours, and then I'm awake for another day. And then fighting the cold to boot, and it takes a toll on you. And then not being able to sleep, that doesn't help either, so... Ugh, it's just, I hate having a cold. It messes my sleep rate up, and then I don't have any energy or ambition to want to even do anything. I don't know. Alright, hold your breath because it's going to smell like crumpets. God, that's loud. Smells like yeast in here. That'd be my luck. I gotta start doing the safe and fucking Havoc walk scene. Like, what the fuck? Can you imagine? That would be my luck, though. If it ain't for bag luck, I have fucking none. If it wasn't for bad luck, I would have none. Yeah, I counted the member-thon thing done because we weren't getting any more, and we don't really have the amount of members that subscribers I should say, to do one, but I figured I'd give it a shot and try. Shark, how are you? So, but we will do it if we get, every 50, 60 members or something we get, we'll try to do a 12-hour. I was feeling like crap today. I was hoping to do the whole 12-hour at once, but cops weren't staying on. We couldn't do house robberies. We couldn't do car chopping. We couldn't do anything. So 12 hours of me grinding is, I don't think, a stream anybody wants to watch. So we gave up until at least some cops are on. We can freaking do something. All right, let's get out of here. Actually, fuck it. Let's take all this shit. Let's check all the little cubby holes. You never know. I gotta find out what the heck to do with this stupid skull art with diamonds. I gotta figure out where that goes. Where you can sell that at. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. I messaged a couple people, but they must not have been around today because I haven't got any answers back. Chilling? Yeah, same. I had me a good... I wasn't intending on going to sleep, but I had supper there about 4, and I remember watching Elite do... What the hell was it? The Scream or whatever it's called? The Scream guy. He was abducting people and then making them torture each other. And then next thing I know, I open my eyes and it's a little after 10. So yeah, I had me a good old nap. There's nothing there. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand. Mr. Foe. Who the hell is that? I have no idea who that is anyway. That was a levitating car. I need glasses or something. My judgment's been so off lately. It looks like I can sneak by, but almost every dang time I end up ass-ending them. See what I mean? Looks like I can sneak through, but nope, I'm gonna smack right into it. Stop sliding. It's like I got rims in the back end and there's no traction. The only complaint with the Sunrise, once you start sliding, forget it. It's that bad with regular tires. I don't even want to know what it would do with drift tires. You wouldn't be able to control it. Needs about 500 pounds in the trunk, and maybe it'll have some traction in the back end. Okay, what do we got? We're going to keep the book. Bong, 2 pencils, and a novel. We didn't get shit out of that place. We gotta wait a minute anyways to get a new job, so... Yeah, we did not make much of that house, did we? What else do we have? Oh, bong. Here's the bong. Normally the bong's at the top. Where the hell is it? Why is it way down the list? The list seems to change. It's never the same. Got 40 seconds left. Shit. 20 seconds. Come on, mister. Hurry up. Give me a job. Give me a job. Is Tommy driving? Ha ha ha. You're almost funny, Scott. Almost. Almost funny. One day you'll get there. One day. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I look at it, I'm like, okay, I can sneak through there. Or I'm nowhere near that. I should be able to, go by them. But by the time I react or I go to move, I think I either overcut it or underjudge it, and next thing you know, I end up smacking into freaking cars and other stuff. But to me, when I'm looking at quickly look, I'm like, yeah, I can squeeze through there, but 9 out of 10 times I don't make it. And it's really annoying. Okay, where's our new one at? Probably gonna be Vinewood this time. Not close enough. Oh, it's the one on the freaking hill. Okay, I know where that is. It's the one on the hill on the left. Just below Vinewood. It's like the road. It's sort of in between the road before Vinewood and Vinewood.
Hey, step off it!
Of course. More than enough room to get out the driver's side, but oh no, I gotta get out that side. I could have just parked side in the driveway above, but Harvey's worse driver than I am. You ever see Harvey drive his PD car? I look professional compared to Harvey. Harvey's like a turtle. He spends more time on the roof of his car than he does on the wheels. I don't understand why that did that. Oh, my bot's not working again today. It's always something. Come on, come on. Takes forever. This is so slow. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that 4. Did you hear how hollow it sounds when you walk across it? It's almost like it's supported on pegs and there's no real rigidness to it. You would think a basement one would be cement. It'd be a little tough, you know. That did not sound very sturdy. Shit, let me do that. Don't know. Seems to be all we're getting is random pairs of earrings and pencils and love books. I don't think there's a very damn good, like 0.001% chance of maybe getting a VPN in a house. I think it's probably more lean towards doing banks now. It'd be nice, but I don't know. Like I said, I've talked to people in city and they've done 60, 70 plus houses and not got a single one there. I got another 2 skull art things, but no clue what the hell to do with them. Nobody buys them that I know of yet. That's what I think we're at 13 or 14 of those now. Watch, they'll be like the meteor rings, only worth like $100 a piece or something silly. I seen that one that French and Trey did there. Yeah, freaking drilled 2 spots and 2 VPNs. What's the odds of that? But I guess given it was like a safe, oh, what do they call those? A bank depot type deal. That's where all the like the reserve keeps their money. So yeah, it probably would be more of a high profile. So you probably would find more higher chance of finding higher end stuff. Another meteor rings, 120 bucks a piece. A necklaces in the wine fridge today. The other day we were finding freaking weird necklaces in here. What the? Oh, we got some toothpaste for Bob. I got him some shampoo and shit too. Well, I think that's about it. Freaking locals.
What happened? You never called back.
That's his name. Huh? Yeah, he's been a bit different, that's for sure. I would have stayed with EA, but like I said, when I'm the only one around for 8 hours a day and I don't see anybody, and I'm lucky if I see Bucket or Bob or them once a week, it's a little hard to be in a gang when you're pretty much the only one around every day. Okay, we have, what do we have? We're gonna keep the book. So we got shit. Okay, earrings and a watch. Gold bracelet. Where the heck is the gold watch? It never seems to be in the same order. Still got a minute left. Go. It's not the greatest. 4K out of 2 houses. But okay, while we're sitting here waiting for this, hold on a second. Let me fix that. Cloudbot commands. Oop. Timers. Oop. There, like that. Those ones are shut off. Just waiting to get another job. We'll do 1 or 2 more, see what's going on. I don't think a lot of people are around. We do gotta run to the warehouse soon, because I imagine those drugs I put on are almost done. Yeah, I was running around doing a little bit of stuff before I started stream, so. Yeah, he was at one point in time, but stupidness happened, and yep, that was that. Robert is still running, and I think Robert is still running. Where the hell's he running to? Tijuana? I'm not sure. Alright, don't give me a fucking Mirror Park one. I hate the Mirror Park ones on the main drag. Give me a good one. I do not like doing Frenchie's house or the one on the corner, because Mirror Park's such a cut through for a lot of people and cops. One of these days I'm going to be out there torching the door and the damn cops are going to drive by. Oh my God, get out of the way. Yeah, Robert tends to spend a lot of time in the city. From what I've seen, anyway. I used to spend a lot more time in the city than what I do, but Of course, we didn't do much criminal stuff, so other than grinding and just running around chilling and hanging out, there wasn't really a lot to do, so you just had to want to pull in that lane, didn't you? Sneaky local. Come on, move. Your license should be pulled, Scott, if anything. My driving ain't that fucking bad. It ain't my fault locals love cutting me off. At least I'm not like Tommy and crash every 150 feet just so I can go get my car repaired. Yeah, okay. Pushing a wheelbarrow doesn't count as driving, Scott. You keep telling yourself that there, buddy. It ain't my fault they keep cutting me off. I can't predict what the dummies are gonna do. They love cutting you off. I've been on my side of the freaking road just driving normal speed and had the stupid things pull in front of me. Locals got an inside deal at the mechanic shops. That's what it is. The more accidents they cause, they get a bit of a commission. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Yeah, I had one of those little electric racetracks when I was a kid, too, thinking I was a NASCAR driver. The ones where you set the little car on the track with the slot in it, and then you sit there and pull the trigger, and it makes the car go fast around in laps. Yeah, I could drive those too, Scott. I gotta change that one. Just do that after. What did we get? No, fucking, come on. Why the hell can't we get a fucking single VPN? Like, come on. The hell's the deal here? Well, at least we're not just getting books. We actually got an art piece that time. There's a quick $2,500 in our pocket if we get out of here without waking ding dong up. This is the weird guy that sleeps with one eye open. See how his eyes ain't even closed? Oh, can we find Bob some more soap? You wait till I see Bob in the city. I got a whole pocket full of stuff for him. I got soap, I got toothpaste, I got shampoo. We used to tease him all the time. H used to tease him, Harry would tease him. Not Harry K, but the other one. Used to tease him all the time about not having a bath. So we always told him if we found shampoo and soap and stuff, we were going to hold him down and give him one. Okay, can we find probably just another bunch of $100? This is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Come on, stop getting stuck on everything. It's like squirrels. Freaking money packed away everywhere. We're taking your TV, fuck it. I don't know how I'm going to fit this in the car, but we'll figure it out. This is as big as my car. I can barely even see where I'm going. Why do you have to get stuck on everything? Makes no sense.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, closing the car door really freaks you out, don't it?
Watch out!
Jealousy will get you nowhere, Scott. For fuck's sakes, this car is so goddamn slidey. One little turn and the ass end just wants to slide right in from under it. No wonder I'm always hitting shit. What else do we have? Okay. Art piece, 3 books. A bracelet. Art piece, 3 books, and a bracelet. Wade, how are you, buddy? How you doing this evening or morning, whatever it may be for you? Yeah, we were gonna get on earlier, but I had an early supper and was watching the week for a bit and nodded off and woke up at like 10 o'clock. So yeah, we wasn't able to get on when we wanted to. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Let me edit this. Why are you being difficult? Oh my god. What should we do? We'll do 75. Confirm. There we go. Okay. Yeah. This thing is so drifty today. It's like I put drift tires on it. I'm barely even turning it, and all it wants to do is slide. Notice how that garbage truck slowed right down the second I did? Sneaky buggers. Another one there. Oh, I hope it ain't Frenchies again. Let's go actually put this money away in the house first. That way if I do get caught, at least I don't know. I'll lose half of it anyway, the fines probably, but hey. It is the one in the corner. God damn it. I hate these ones. Yep. water here soon. Yeah. I sound a bit better, but my throat is still sore, and I'm still coughing a bit. I still feel half congested. I'm blowing my nose 20 times a day still. So I don't know, it's cold's taking forever to go away. Normally 4 or 5 days and I'm over it, but this one's hanging on. This one does not want to go away. Yeah, Scott's just jealous about me hitting everything because he can't do it with that much grace. That's all it is. He's just jealous of it. He tries hitting stuff and messes it up. That's all it is. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just off today, I guess. The more I try to overcorrect it, the more I mess it up. I hate doing these. Maybe, yeah, exactly, and then I can't crash them as bad, right? Yeah, I have some bad days when it comes to driving. More bad days than I do good days sometimes. Some days I can drive. The other day I was driving freaking great. I barely crashed, barely anything. But today I can't drive to save my life. I'm blaming it on the back tires of the Sunrise. They're wore out and bald. They're making me slide. It's all the tires' fault. That's what it is. That's our story, and we're sticking to it. Or we can just blame Scott, whatever you guys feel like doing. Yeah, I think we'll do this one and then call it good for house robberies. Maybe we'll go chop a car or something. Change it, see what's going on in Legion, then maybe go chop a car. We do got to go to the warehouse and put some more stuff on. I think our other mess should be done by now. We got to package it too yet. Scott, exactly. See, Wade knows how it works. Wade's all over it. He knows. If you can't figure it out, chances are it's Scott's fault. If you don't know who else to blame, blame Scott. Well, if Shark wants a turn, we can give him a turn too. We don't want anyone to feel left out. Got to keep you all happy, right? Yeah, we don't want anyone to feel left out, right? Damn right we're blaming you, Scott. It's those damn streamers and those training wheels, man. Who else are we going to blame? I know. Leave my streamers alone. Come on, give me a fucking VPN, you cheap buggers. Shit. Nope, stupid earrings. Buddy, your house sucks. Go figure. There's somebody else will walk in and do 2 or 3 house robberies and walk out with a damn VPN. That's my luck. If it was on the wheel at the casino, yeah, I can probably win the car, but I can't find a fucking VPN. What the hell? I am... Well, of course, we have to have someone. Someone's got to be the fall guy. Right? Someone has to always be the fall guy. You know, that's just how it is. Yeah, there has to be a fall guy no matter what. All right, let's get out of here, I guess. We didn't get nothing out of this one worth even doing. $100 and a set of earrings. What the heck is this? Hidden safe? Never noticed this before.
Fucking asshole!
I'm gonna make you bloody.
Fucking tool! Don't worry, it's no big. Just chillin'.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I'm like, all right, we're done with this. Let's hurry up and get out of here. And the first thing in my brain, push W and sprint. What did I do? W and sprint. Not even thinking, and woke the fucking guy up. So, but if the cops were smart, they'd check the surrounding area and maybe they'd come across me. But you know how that probably is. Because it's not like we're really hiding super far away. We're just chilling in our own driveway. Oh, I hear more sirens. No, I think you got tired of looking and messed off already. Alright, well, let's run and go cancel that job. Yeah, see, the cop can't even be bothered. He probably ran in, didn't see anybody, and took off. Fucking cops, man. Oh God, I'm gonna have to clip that one. These damn cops. Are you okay, Mr. Awesomer? Where is you? Oh, he's going. We shortcutted him. Wee, down he goes. That was... And that's one reason I like the Sunrise. It's a little friggin' tank. But... oh, God. That poor cop. Yeah, we yeeted them, all right. And he got some flyer miles off it, for fuck's sakes. He got flyer miles off that one. I didn't even see him come until the last second. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to pull out and go around this dump truck. The second I pull out, he comes at 130 miles an hour. All right, have a good one. See you later. Yeah, the sunrise sort of is because the front of it's so damn low and it is sort of shaped like a bit of a ramp, right? If you have a bit of a higher vehicle, and with those chargers where they have that grill guard or whatever, that the bull guard, whatever you want to call it on it, it's higher than what my front bumper is. So they've hit me before and they've gone up in the air. Same with like the TRX. I can take the sunrise and push the TRX around like it's a little kid's toy. I could probably make this thing a little lower, but I think I got suspended. That might be half my issue why it's so spinny. I can't remember what suspension I have on it. I think 2 or 3. I know some suspensions make them weird. Alright, let's run to the warehouse, check on our stuff. I gotta stop reading chat.
Listen!
I swear to God, these damn locals. The locals are like a plague. They're always in the way. No matter what turn you take, there's always going to be a local in the way. Jesus. Didn't even touch him. I swear to fuck, the hitboxes are so fucked. How the hell does driving beside somebody like that make your car bounce off the ass end? Makes no sense. Sunrise is annoying me today. Why do I still have my fucking... Where's my shoes? There we go. Okay, so we need this, and then we need the bags. I think now I'm not gonna bother. It's gonna put some coke on, but I sniff. We still got over 3,000 bags to get rid of. Okay. You sing your Frank Sinatra. Fly me to the moon. Yeah, that was comical. That poor cop, he got yeeted right up there. As sneaky as what the cops are, you watch. Now there's probably a bolo out for my sunrise saying that I purposely hit him or something stupid. Because a lot of the cops are like that. Same with the cop this morning. The real ignorant guy. One that had his head up his ass. Sitting there calling me salty, and then he's crying that me and Natasha proved him wrong. But we're apparently the salty ones. Yeah, okay, buddy. Alright, I don't think we got a house job. Let's go see if we have time. We have time to do a car drive. All the clocks are probably gone. Probably going to be dead quiet here soon. It's after midnight, so... You just had to pull in front, yeah. I'm gonna start hitchhiking everywhere. It's just getting stupid. Nowhere's even touching the car, but yet I still managed to hit it. The hitbox is fucked. Hopefully there's enough around. I don't know. It's the thing, there could be 10 cops on, and then a minute later there's only one or two. They all seem to want to get off in drones. just to annoy you, that's why. It's not my fault you dummies have to keep turning in front of me. Yeah, he was flying me to the moon all right. Come on. It's the world's biggest gas tank on the second smallest buggy. Jeepers, Christmas. It takes 5 minutes to dispense 45 bucks worth of gas. The price of gas nowadays, it wouldn't take very long to get 45 bucks worth. Fuck, here I think it's what, $1.87 or something a liter, I think, right now. $1.50 of that's government freight and carbon and shipping and sales tax, and there's like 6 different taxes on it here where I live. It's absolutely stupid. Okay, where is it? Gee, shocker. Mirror back. Give me 1 second. I gotta run and grab some more Kleenex. My nose is running. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Sorry. Oh. If it ain't the coughing, it's the stupid constant having to blow my nose. The congestion part is the worst part of the game cold too. Run to the house for a minute because I forgot to grab a damn scanner. I have a torch, but I don't have a scanner. Guess what I was thinking. I don't really want to buy one either because I've already got like 6 or 7 of the damn things. I think I got one in the van I can use. The circle's just over there, so what we'll do, put this beast away. Now, I believe I should have one in here. I believe. Oh, I should get some. Okay. No scanner. What the hell? Is it in my other van? Well, if not, worst case, we'll have to check in the house. Gotta have someone here somewhere. Are you kidding me? Well, since we're in here, we might as well grab a couple bags of candy. Put that away. Well, let's go check the safe. What the hell? Any other time, if I didn't want a scanner, there'd be one almost everywhere I looked. Isn't that the way it goes? Where the fuck is... Okay, there we go. We're good. We good now. I don't know, my mower has a 10-gallon tank, the same as my car. Wow, you must have a small car. I think any car I've ever had, I think the smallest is like 20 or 25 gallons. My Ram pickup truck, that thing's got a 75 or an 85 gallon tank. It costs damn near $170 and that, at the price of gas now to fill it. Oh shit, why do I got bags on me? God damn it. Where is my torch? Oh, I think I put it in the sunrise, didn't I? Yeah, I did, in case the cops showed up. We don't need, well, they can't see. We'll put keys in there just in case. We don't need the keys for the car heist. Must be like a Toyota Yaris or something to have that small of a tank. Okay, now we need our scanner. So it's probably down close to on this road down here or by Frenchie's house or the corner house. Is it in this? No, sometimes it's in that driveway. Is it over here? This house sometimes has one. No. Unless it's just invisible. No.
No
Is it
way.
this one? No, it's over on the front road. The main drag. Come on, buddy. Jump. There you go. Okay, so it's in this guy's driveway. I wish I could stop getting stuck on everything. Oh, God. It's one of these. The Rumbos. Hey, I could just claim it that it's mine. It's my drug van. It does sort of look just like my drug van. What's the odds of that? 4. That away now. We gotta remember, as soon as we clone this, the cops get a call. Of course. Let's just screw around a little more. For fuck's sakes, man. Watch out, lady. I ain't got time to slow down for you. We gotta get out of here. Kelly, how are ya?
That look is so stale.
Shit.
I haven't heard no beeping, so I don't think we're actually running out of gas. I think it's just a bug. How's your day going, Kelly? I don't know where this is going. Is it going to Calafia Way? Is it going to Grapeseed? It's not going to the lighthouse, I don't think. I It's either going to be grapeseed or calafia, but I'm looking at waypoint. Well, maybe not. It could be the one in Sandy, too. It's the one grapeseed, okay. It's the one by the little farm spot there. Just chilling, hanging out. Ah. God damn it, get out of the way. I swear to God. Try to sneak through and I bounced off the wall and then bounced right back into him. Okay. Yeah, we were planning on doing it earlier, but I had an early supper, and then I was sitting there and was watching Elite for a while. It was a serial killer thing, and then next thing I know, I open my eyes, and it's a little bit after 10, so I fell asleep for dang near 6 hours. Three bins. This is going to take forever. Yep, we're going to be here for about 55 minutes, guys, so you might as well get comfy. This is how it is until they fix the stupid torches. But that'll never happen. I don't know what it is, because I've watched Bucket do it, I've watched others do it, and they go fucking 3 times quicker than this. I do it, and it's slow as molasses. It's so annoying. This is why I haven't been doing much of it. Watching Felix's whole stream today. Okay. Yeah, who was it? I raided somebody this morning, but they were gone for a little bit. They had to go pick someone up or something. But he was like the only other one on, so I forget who it was. I think it might have been Felix. I can't remember. I've watched him a couple times. Yeah, they truly need to fix the torches. It should be the same speed for everybody. It shouldn't take me 2 minutes to cut a door off, and then somebody else does the same door, and they do it in under 30 seconds. It's, you know. Okay, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember. You know what we didn't do? I don't think we even brought a lockpick. God damn it. Or a gun. I should have brought a ceramic, and then at least I could have hijacked a car. But I'll check. I might have a lockpick on me. I don't know. But by the time I lockpick the car and get in it, the fucking cops will be here anyway. Because I'm horrible at lockpicking. Yeah, this is fucking painful. Lance, how are you, buddy? Yeah, we got all house robbed out, so I figured we'd do a couple cars, but I'm regretting my decision on how slow these useless torches are. Nope, doesn't help if I stick the torch in the door. It's still slow as hell. Yeah, I don't know if is there a muscle you have to push to make it go faster? I don't know. I don't think there is, because I've tried everything. Talk button? No. Tab doesn't do anything. Brings up your menu. Shift doesn't do anything. Left control doesn't do anything. It actually cancels. Stops it. But right control. No, right. Oh, that's okay. That's what one that's on. Alright, right control is crawl. Scotty, how are you? Look at that, Scott. You got competition. There's another Scott here. What do you think now? I watch Felix mostly. Worked. Yeah. Yeah, that's why when I see that he's on or something, I'll usually, if I'm going to end my stream, I'll send it over to one of them guys to try to help him get a little views and stuff, right? It's hard when you're starting out streaming, trying to find something entertaining for people to watch to do and this and that, and you do get pretty discouraged. It can get pretty discouraging. So. Doing good, Ken. Stop your noise, Moo Moo. You're gonna wake the farmer. Why is it every time I'm busy, people have to call me? Oh my God. Crisis helpline. How may we help you?
Hey there, Eddie.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm currently recycling a ride program.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm just in the middle of it here. If I can give you... Did you need something, or...?
Oh, no, I was going to see where you were. I was going to show you my new rod that I just got tonight.
Well, shit. You want to come to... Oh, where the fuck is this place? Hold on. Postal 2024. It's up in Grapeseed.
2024?
Yeah.
Isn't that the farm, I think, right?
It's close to the farm, yeah. I'm over here recycling a van that I found stranded.
All right. Yeah,
So,
I'll be over that way here in jiffy then.
All right, we'll see you in a few. I'll be here another few minutes cutting this thing up because these torches are ass.
Yeah, I know that feeling. All right,
Yep.
I got 2024 marked.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be there.
All right, buddy.
All right, see you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Okay, hang up. Hang up. Come on, put the fucking phone away. God, every time. I ain't 81. I'll be 47 this Christmas, so if that's 81, well, I guess I'm 81. I'm halfway to 81. Well, a little better. My voice sounds like I'm 81 because of the freaking cold, but hey, what do you do? Put the stupid scanner away, you bozo. Take out the damn torch. Get to work. You do what you gotta do, Lance. It's fine. We all get the same way, buddy. We all gotta sleep. That's like me. I was planning on getting on around 5 o'clock, but then I had a early supper and ended up nodding off for like 5.5 hours and didn't wake up till a little bit after 10 o'clock tonight. So I'm gonna be awake all freaking night now because I slept 6 hours, almost 6 hours more than I should have today. I can't wait for this cold to go away. I can at least somewhat get back to a normal sleep schedule. This 2, 3, 4 hour sleep here and there is driving me nuts.
Deadbeat. I'm a veteran.
You're calling me?
You wish you were waterboarded.
Come here. I'll bitch.
Trying to get funny with me.
Yeah, you wait till I'm done this tire. I'll show you funny.
Stopping me.
Yeah, you're an awful tough guy while you're walking away. bounce this tire off your forehead. Yeah, why can't the torch go as quick as the tire? Don't squish me. No, no squishing. Not allowed to squish. That's not nice. Really? Are you kidding me? Anything to be a douchebag. Anything to be a douche. At least it didn't squish. Well, we ain't got out of the woods yet. It might jump in the air and land on my head. How does it do a 180 by flipping the vehicle? Gotta love those physics. Yep, you're the youngest. Ah. It's gonna roll over on me again. I don't trust it now. Dang flippy bastard. Beep, beep.
Hey there, Eddie.
Yeah, that damn thing flipped over on me. It's rolled over 180, and oh my god, what a time I'm having with this van.
Yeah, they can be a pain some of the times.
Yeah, I got bored of doing house robbery, so I figured I'd do some recycle your ride program.
Just don't recycle mine.
As long as it ain't... I like recycling the Fords the best, because then I don't need tetanus shots, right?
True.
It's funny, though, the way this van looks, because it's identical, same color, everything is what my drug van is. So I was thinking if the cops pull me over, I can just say, hey, this is my van. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody swapped the plate on it.
True.
All right, here we go. So, do you think you picked a bright enough fucking color?
Give or take, yeah.
Trying to get noticed or something, or what? Oh, I didn't
A
like.
little
I didn't like your window.
You're good. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm getting this car for my next car.
Audi RS7, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I had RS6s, but I'm not really a fan of the RS7s or 8s. I don't know.
Yeah, I bought it tonight.
Well, there, saved me from
I paid
having to,
$290,000 for it.
That's not bad.
No, because don't they go for like 700,000?
Usually, yeah, 6, 7. You can just
Yeah,
toss
I
me
had
out in the
someone-
garage if you want. I can grab a car.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Try to do as many
You want-
of these as I can before the, people get off duty.
Yeah, true.
Auto 6 something it says. At least it ain't
Yeah,
screaming
they've
loud.
been chasing a few people, so
I was half expecting it, because normally when I get a van, that's when I mess up and cops end up finding me. But actually, I can't say that, because the last time I got a Rumbo van, I outrun 2 Chargers in it. So if I can outrun them in a
damn,
van...
that's pretty good.
And I didn't go off-road either. I just stuck on Highway 15 by the refinery. Did some wiggle turns, went around the refinery, and they lost me in the refinery, and I just snuck out, drove through the fence, and up on the highway and gone. So, we lucked out that day.
Yeah. So it must have been a good thing I called you, because you definitely needed a ride.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time I've ran from Sandy, or from Grapeseed.
Yeah, to find a garage, yeah.
Stupid me, I always forget to grab a pistol, or I grab a lockpick, and I'm horrible at lockpicking anyway.
Oh, I can't even lockpick to save my life, and I bought a car with like 38 lock picks in it,
Yep.
so I end up with 43 now.
I've done the same. I've stood there and tried to lockpick the same car so much it fully stressed me out. Like I had to smoke 3 joints just to calm down.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
I don't have
I
quick enough
kept passing.
fingers. You know?
Yeah, I'm a righty, not a lefty.
Exactly. The lockpicks seem to be designed for left-handed people. I don't know why.
Keep us on our toes, I guess.
Maybe.
They're trying to make us a lefty now.
Well, thank you for the ride. I like the car's okay. I'm not real keen on the color, I'll be honest, but hey. As long as you don't get confused for one of the pumpkin guys, I guess you'll be okay.
Yeah, true. I might have to change the paint.
I don't know
It's
what the
about the
name of
only
that.
color that literally went through pretty good.
I don't know what the name of that gang is, but I just call them the Pumpkin Gang. New Frontier.
Yeah,
something,
so I better be careful.
Well, you never know. People press others over simpler fucking. I've seen people cry over fucking colors of bandanas and sneakers, and yeah, you know how childish some of them can be.
Oh yeah, that is definite.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't even upgrade yet. This is just stock.
This is my going to town rig.
Yeah. Yeah, so far this is just all stock. It ain't even fully upgraded yet.
I thought what'd you do with your Porsche?
Still got
Well, God, because you were so happy about getting that thing, and then I haven't even seen you drive it.
Oh yeah, I've been driving it, and then I got this one after a little bit of work at the casino.
Okay, yeah.
Person owed me a favor, and they're like, "Hey, I got an Audi. You want an Audi?"
Yep.
So I got an Audi for $290,000. Took out my money.
Yeah. Well, that means you'll have to go do some work and get some money back, I guess. But yeah, that's a good price for it, considering I think they're 600 or 700K.
Oh yeah, well that's why I'm doing a little bit of gang work.
Oh. Oh, okay. Who's you with?
UF.
UF. Never heard of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they just started today.
Okay, I was gonna say. Jeez.
New to the city, so basically I'm gathering and doing the running for them.
Ah. All right. Well.
So I'm kind of like a grinder like you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything. That's against my religion. Hey, mine has bought me a Devo, so I guess I can't really complain.
True. And you got a Bentley.
No, I don't. I've never owned a Bentley.
Or no, not a Bentley. Bugatti.
That's what this is. Devo.
Yeah.
This is a Devo Bugatti.
Devo.
Yeah, it's a Devo brand. It's Bugatti, but
yeah, because I've heard of a Devo, but never a Bugatti Devo. Like,
see the back? Bugatti on the back, but the make of it is Devo, or brand, whatever you want to call it.
huh? Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, end up basically as long as I stay right within the legal standards, I'm still in the clear, you know, basically.
Oh, yeah. I did that for the longest time, like a long time. Flew under the radar, do the odd crime or something, this and that, and that was that. But
Yeah.
in the cop size, I didn't even have. I had a record for a joint over the limit and a couple speeding tickets. Other than that, I didn't have shit. I was just a simple minor in the eyes of the law, so.
Oh yeah, yeah, because that's about what I do. Is I do the mining, like the leaves and all that. But this gang, we're getting the rocks up over in Grapeseed, so I gotta go get a trowel. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta run around and try to figure out where the hell you sell the skulls at.
I don't know, I could ask. Hang on.
Yeah, I've looked everywhere, so I don't know. You'd think it would be an art piece, but I guess it isn't.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll find out for you. Yeah, where do we sell skulls? Yeah, skulls.
Yeah, there's skull art with diamonds. It's from the house robberies.
Skull art with diamonds. Yeah, I'm asking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know either. If
At the house rob place.
yeah, I've looked through that list a dozen times and there's nothing there.
All right. He's saying from the house robbery place, but he assumes pawn shop if not
No,
there.
I've already checked. You can sell the meteor rings you get there at the pawn shop now, and the earrings, the same earrings that you make at the mine, you can sell there, but
Yeah.
you can't sell the skull art there. You'd think it would be an art piece, but it's not.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
all
He
right.
say he tried both areas and he couldn't get
Yeah,
to.
I've tried
He
2 or
couldn't
3.
sell it.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll wait. Bucket gets around. He might know. He does a lot of that shit. So.
All right. Yeah, because I figured Ron might know.
Yeah, if not, if I run into Bob,
All right.
Bob might know. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna let you run. I'm gonna go see if I can get at least one more job in before, you know.
Yeah, cops were chasing over in the city here a little bit ago, so you're good.
Yeah. Well, I might end up in a chase too. Have a little fun mess with them. I love getting them going.
Yeah, I would, but this thing don't even top out over 110 yet until I get an upgrade.
It ain't about the speed. It's about the corner. And cops cannot corner.
Yeah, this thing corner's pretty good, so.
Well, then you should be all right. The cops, when they go to turn, they just go straight. The Chargers do not turn.
Yeah, so keep banana peels ready.
Exactly. All right, Rob. Thank you. We'll talk to you later.
Yep, take it easy, eh?
He talked the ear off a deaf horse, I swear to God. Kathy, how are you? We're trying. The Bugatti don't slide around. The only bad thing with the Bugatti is some bumps make the ass end bounce in the air. That's the only downside to the Bugatti. And if you hit too many jumps and shit, the wheels will fall off, or it is an S Plus class. See, if the car's not slidey, I can handle it half decent. But when the ass end wants to slide out, it makes it rough. Pretty funny taking a freaking $4 million car to a car chopping job. Get a job. Okay, so there's still fuzzy wuzzies around. That's good. Hey, give me a job, mister. Okay, what do we got? One hood, 4 wheels, and, or one hood. That's a trunk, I think. No, vehicle hood, okay. Where'd the doors go? Should have got 2 doors. Huh? That's fucked up, okay. Whatever. Alright, 4 wheels. 1 hood, 4 doors. Okay, so we're gonna trade. Trade. I've got so much of that platinum and shit now, I ain't even gonna bother keeping it. Oh, what? What the hell? Chappie's on one tonight. Oh my. Sounds, I don't know if I should be concerned, worried, or just laugh, Chappie. God, we're getting up there. What do we need? 8 more and we'll be to 700. Holy fuck. Not even a week ago, we were just barely at 5. We're slowly getting up there. Yeah, I wish I could get frickin' Kendrick or Bucket or somebody to want to do some store robberies and shit, but nobody's ever frickin' around. My car is so dirty. Okay, where is the car at? Mirror Park, I'm gonna guess. No, Vinewood. Okay, so let's drop the Devo off and we'll get our bike. Because our bike's gonna be a lot easier to hide. And I don't really want to leave a Bugatti sitting beside the road for someone to steal and smash the shit out of. The hell? Oh yes, we had it out yesterday and didn't bother putting it away, did we? Okay, I think we're good. Let's go to Mirror Park, or not Mirror Park, shit. Rockford Hills, whatever you want to call it. Chappie's on one tonight. I don't know if we should be concerned. Call and take him to the doctors and get him a prescription for, you know, too many holes can be a bad thing, Chappie. You wake up with something you don't want. You see? Oh, and everybody's saying, oh, you're such a bad driver. You see what that damn car just did to us? He literally tried to cut us off. Son of a biscuit. Okay, so chances are it's not that one. It's not this. Some of them you gotta watch though, because the damn guys are sneaky. You know, that garage don't open. Some of them are actually literally hidden in the garages. Going to be facing out. By the look of that one, it's going to be that. 4. I believe that's what the scanner is. Yep. Alright, let's go hide our bike. Yeah. You'll wake up with a never-ending itch or need a prescription for something. Better not hide it here because it's going to sink. We need to find somewhere that's got cement. Or a paved path. There you go. I'm borrowing your backyard, don't mind me. You'll have to put the fee on my May bill. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. Okay, it was this house, wasn't it? No, it's next door. Let's make sure we're at the right one. Okay. Chances are it's going to be back here. I hate the ones with the bushes. It's so hard to get around. What the hell? We want this scanner. Put the torch away. There you go. Now you're learning. Okay, given that it flashed like that, of course it's going to be upstairs. That's fucked up. Maybe it isn't. Last time I had this house, it was right here. Maybe it isn't upstairs. Come on, stop getting stuck on everything. Ah, you sneaky bastard. Put it away. So it's in the corner here. God, I don't like the corner. One day I did this and I got stuck behind the damn pot. I couldn't get out. Yeah, it just wants you to get in there so you can get fucking stuck. What is this idiot doing? Get in the fucking car. Stop running around it. It's not a car show. I swear to God. Listen to that V6. It's not going to do much. It's just a seat belt, but still, we're going this way. I'm going to guess it's at my place. That's where I'm guessing, given how far away it is. It's going to be at the little barn on Sonora, which is literally right in behind my warehouse. Yep. Oh, no, maybe not. It might be the one on the corner. Yeah, okay, it's the one on the corner. Alright, because sometimes I get the one that's over here. There's a little barn. Okay, so it's the one in the little, across the road from Harmony Car Takeout. When you take your car out in Harmony, there's that little construction site, the dirt piles. That's it. I haven't got that one in a long time. Shortcut. Not a shit stomper. Wonder how long it took him to come up with that. I wonder if he had help. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. There's the gate. There's the gate. Go in here, it should be on the left. Yeah, shit stomper. As long as I can. What the hell? No. Are you guys having a domestic in chat or what? It's starting to sound that way. Try to keep it PG, okay? I don't know what, no, it sounded like it had a gas engine, but it only sounded like a little V6, but I don't know. If it's a Mustang, I'm going to have to go and get a tetanus shot. Because I probably just contracted something driving the damn thing. No, it's a knockoff Audi. That's why your cars get so dirty when you're driving around in Redline. It's all the damn Fords that have been driving around dropping their freaking rust everywhere. Every time you hit a bump, they lose 20 pounds of rust. That's why your cars get dirty when you get them cleaned at Harmony or something, and by the time you drive down to Harmony Garage to put them away, they're already filthy. It's all the friggin' Ford rust laying everywhere. I can already hear Jake and Senna. Oh, it ain't that bad, Eddie. I love razzing them about it. I don't know. If it was the old Fords, like the old cars that are actually made out of something, fine. But the new freaking junk that they make nowadays, computers have no place being in cars, in my opinion. They don't serve any purpose. A $50 sensor breaks and then your whole car's down and you're stranded side the road. No matter if it's Ford, Dodge, Chevy, or any of them. One little $25, $50 sensor and the whole $50,000 vehicle's broke down. All because some nerd thought it was a hilarious idea to put sensors in cars. Like the old 60s and 70s and 80s, you could fix them with a pair of pliers, a roll of duct tape, and some mechanic wire. Now you need $1,000 tools, $1,000 towage bill, and then it takes the mechanics 50 hours to hum and haw over what it is, and then it comes to be a $50 sensor, and then it ends up costing you like $3,000 to have your car fixed over a $50 sensor. It's crazy. Yeah, like even the 90s, the Isuzus, the Toyotas, the little Chevys. The Ford Ranger, I wouldn't even touch those, because those just catch fire every time you look at them. If I had $50 for every time I seen a Ford Ranger sitting on the side of the road burning because of fuel pump, I would never work again. I think last year I seen 4 or 5 just in my area that caught fire just from the fuel pump shorting out. Yeah, manuals are fun. When I was younger, I used to have I had AMC before Jeep bought the AMCs. I had the little 2.5 4-cylinder Jeep. I had the V6. I've had the V8s. And almost, I think all of them except for 2 were all manual. It's a lot funner when you're going off-road with a manual. You get a little more control with your keeping your wheels from spinning and traction. You get a little bit more torque for climbing hills and going through the deep mud. Yeah, I don't understand. They say it makes them more fuel efficient, this and that, but I think it's a waste of fucking time. It's just another way for the mechanics to make money off you. Or the companies that sell the parts, I mean. It's the same as these new cars I see driving around my place. You'll be sitting at a stop sign and their car shuts off. And then as soon as they touch the gas, the car automatically starts itself. Okay, I get it. It's cutting down on burning fuel. But honestly, is it really saving you any money? Because it's going to take just as much gas to start that car back up after sitting for 20 seconds to let it run for 20 seconds. And you're making your starter work every time you come to a stop to have to restart the engine. And even a cheap starter nowadays for a relatively new car is going to run you $1,000. So if you got to replace your starter every 3 to 4 months, and it's costing you $1,000, is that really saving you any money? You may be saving it on fuel, but it's going to buy you a new starter. So, are you really saving anything? Not really, in my opinion. If you're sitting idling for 15, 20 minutes, yeah, you would save gas by shutting the engine off, but sitting at a red light for 2 minutes, you ain't going to save much gas because you're going to burn half of what you would have idled by restarting the darn car. Finally get doesn't have a long enough. Yeah, the short wheelbase versions, yep. Yeah, the very first Jeep I had was a little short wheelbase. It was an 82 AMC. It just had a little Chrysler 2.5 in it. A little 4-speed. I drove that thing everywhere. The very first car I ever had was a little Chevy Nova, and then my next car I had that I drove almost every day back and forth to work was a little Hyundai Pony. That Hyundai Pony, I could not kill that thing. I would do wheel burns with that thing. I would go over little jumps with it. I'd take it off-roading. I could not kill that freaking engine in that car. I had it smoking. It was doing a little ticking, and I think the body finally gave out on it. I think I had like 500 and something thousand kilometers on it. And I abused the living shit out of that thing trying to blow the engine up in it because the body was going to crap. So I'm like, oh, I might as well blow the engine up in it because it needs rings and everything. It was smoking like a coal train anyway. So, but I could not kill the engine in that thing. So my uncle took the engine out of it, rebuilt it, and made a little dune buggy thing out of it. Stuck it in like a little beach buggy that he had. Yeah, the old cars were a lot better than these new pieces of fiberglass, plastic, sensorized things that they make nowadays. I do not like them. Like even I have a 14 Ram 1500, and even that thing's a pain in my ass. I've already had to replace the whole wire harness in it, all because they couldn't use marine grade wiring, and 60-70% of the wires on the freaking fuse box were nothing but corroded green. So instead of trying to figure out which ones were broke or corroded, I just said to hell with it and ripped the whole harness out, cab, and then the engine bay, down to the tranny, transfer cases, the whole wiring harness. Ripped the whole thing out and found a second-hand one at the recycle place. Put it in. Had to fix a few plugs on it, but at least things work now. And I went and coated all the plug-ins with, every 6 months or so, I'll put dielectric grease on them just to keep the friggin' corrosion away. Yeah, I don't know. It's the amount they charge for the cars. You'd think they'd at least use a wire that's not going to corrode. And putting a fuse box directly above a wheelbase, that's like the stupidest place to put it. You might as well just dangle it from the bottom of the car and drive through a mud puddle 1,000 times. Yeah, there's a plastic in the wheel well and stuff, but moisture still will, fuck sakes, you can chat and talking and crashing. Way to go, dummy. Moisture will still build up, and I don't know. Or they go and they stick them on the firewall, right where all the air comes through, and the heat from the engine and then the moisture. That's perfect place for condensation. I don't know who's letting these crackheads design these cars, but I think they need their heads checked. You're going to put an electrical box in those. You want it kept warm or kept in a dry, cool spot. Put it inside the cab where there's not much moisture. You know, that would make more sense. It's going to cost you, what, another $10 in wire to run it the extra 5 feet to put it up underneath the dash or something instead of in the engine bay? So I don't understand the design. The way they design them, it does not make sense to me. But that's, you know, it's comes to the fact of, look at the old cars. Tough as hell, and you could easily fix them. Now I think they design them the way they do just so every 6 months you have to bring them in and have repairs done. They're making more money off. They're selling the cars cheaper, but in the long run, they're making double the money off you by selling you parts every 6 months. So yeah, they always seem to have an angle. It's called engine. If that's the engineer, I'd rather be a fucking caveman, because the engineer can go freaking play in traffic. He shouldn't be allowed to be an engineer. But I get they have good intentions, but I guarantee you that's probably what it is. They design them to fail. They're not looking at it as, okay, longevity. You know, somebody's paying a lot of money for this type of vehicle, and you know, to them it's a big investment, like buying a house. You know, I don't think the deep car makers are looking at it that way. They're looking at how cheap can we make this, and you know, 6 to 8 months, or maybe if they're lucky a year later, how many parts are they going to be buying from us to repair it? That way they get away with manufacturing it cheaper, and in the long run you're spending more on parts than if you bought something that was made of better quality. That's just the way I think of it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but the parts business seems to be booming in the last 20 years to compare to what it was when I was starting driving. Okay, we got one. Okay, a vehicle trunk, vehicle hood, 4 wheels, and 2-door. I'll forget that, but hey. Do. Excuse me. I should not have had that chicken parmesan stuff. Ugh. I got heartburn. Okay, I think we got everything. What did I forget? Oh, nope, we still got a vehicle hood. Give me another, hold on there, mister. Trade. That wasn't worth it. I should have sold that one. Get a job. Okay, so there's still fuzzy wuzzies around. Exactly how it is. They want to try to sell as many for as cheap as they can process them, and then in the long run, they're making the money off their parts sales. Because, like, when I was a kid growing up, even at 16, you could go buy a new vehicle for $12,000 to $15,000. You could go buy a brand new F-150 or a Dodge truck or a Dodge Caravan for under $20K. Now the same fucking vehicles. I looked at the 2025 1500 Rams the other day, and I think they're $58,000. And when I got my 2014, it was only 21,000 or 22,000, I think. So yeah, less than half of what they are now. And my Ram, other than the wire harness issue, and what was it, the brake? Or no, it has that silly electronic steering. It's like an electronic motorized gearbox for the steering instead of like a power steering pump. To plug in on that and the wiring harness. Other than that, I really haven't had an issue with it. And I've got 100 and I think damn near 200K on the darn thing. It's been back and forth to Alberta, I don't know how many times. But yeah, other than the electrical issues with the wiring harnesses, I really haven't had a problem with it. The Hemi engine's not the fastest in the world, but it can tow a good amount. I think my gross, I think, is 9,500 or something, which is not too bad, considering my truck only weighs just under 3,000 pounds. Alright, let's find out where this car is. I don't think it's the Mini Pooper. It's not on this road this time. I think it's over on here. Usually, if it ain't there, it's going to be Crazy Lady's house there, or one of these two. Nope, it's not this one. Well, it's not Crazy Lady's house, because that's outside the circle. Let's go put our car away. We'll run around and find it. Yeah, that's why I always say I wish they'd make cars even half of the way they used to. There's no reason it should cost you thousands of dollars to get a car fixed just because a stupid little dinky sensor breaks. Why do I have the stupid torch out when I've told them to put it away like 6 times? 4. Scanner. Thank you. Dingbat. Maybe it is over on that front road. I just didn't see it. Sometimes the cars are weird that way. You'll drive by and you won't see them. It's the same with the boosting. I'm running through your yard. It's the same as the boosting ones sometimes. You'll drive by and you don't see them. You leave the area, come back, and then magically they're there again. Even though you just drove by and didn't see them 6 times. Oh, maybe it's at the corner. Okay, hold on. Alright, you guys chill here for a second. I have to go run to the bathroom. Be right back. Because we're going to get halfway through this, and if we get chased, I'm going to be sitting here doing the potty dance the whole time, so hold on. Yeah, but that's the thing, Chappie. They want you to replace your car every 3 to 5 years, is because that way you don't have to start spending parts and this and that, and then it goes on to the next person. But also, the banks are making a hell of a lot more money off you if you're replacing your car. Say you buy a car, you get it 3/4 paid off with the financing, and then that gets you eligible to, okay, you have good credit with us now. You can finance another vehicle. Well, they're making a hell of a lot more interest off you. If they can finance 2 vehicles to you within 10 years, think of the interest the bank's making off you, right? But if you got a good quality vehicle, like in the old days, I know cars that are, when I was a kid, or some of them are still on the freaking roads. Yeah, it's an alien device. You look out, it'll eat your brains. You crackheads. It's a stupid scanner, you fools. But yeah, it's sad, in my opinion. It shouldn't be that way. But exactly like you said, they're looking for quantity instead of quality nowadays. But it is what it is, right? That's how the world's going. How much can we make off it? And that's about what they matter of. They don't care about producing a good quality vehicle. They just want cheap as possible and make as much as they can. And if they can get you for, if you have the vehicle, say 5 years, and you have to spend 15 grand on parts and labor, that's even better for them because they're making more money off it. Same as, like, I get a kick out of the Ford commercials I see all the time. Your Ford dealer only recommends you use quality, genuine Ford parts. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but majority of Ford parts are second-hand OEM ones that no other car manufacturer wants to use, because they get them for pennies on the dollar. It'll cost them, say, $40 to make a brake master cylinder, and then they turn around and sell you that brake master cylinder for $800, and then it's another $500, $600, $700 to have that thing put in, right? So yeah, they're making their money off the parts. That's for darn sure. Get out the way, Grampy. Yeah, it's the world's going to shit in the handbasket. Alright, let's go to the barn. Now we're going to the one by my place. Yep, we're going to the... There's probably going to be a damn tractor in the way, too. Hopefully we can squeeze by it. Then we can sort of hide behind the tractor and chop it up. Yep, that's where we're going. I like this one. At least you're not... It's not like the one in Sandy. You're stuck out in Sandy. You're like literally right beside the road. Oh, no tractor today. What the heck? Usually there's a big old green tractor in here. No, we want the torch. Put that away. I better drink. We're gonna pass out. Yeah, it's crazy how the world's getting, man. It's not like back in the old days when they wanted to make a good product and whatnot. Now it's everything's going the throwaway route. Have it for a little while and then dispose of it. You know, it's the days of making good quality shit have gone out the window. Come on, Mr. Torch. Please fix we should start a protest. Fix the fucking torches. There's no reason to take 2 minutes to cut a fucking door off. Especially when I've got 6 to do. There's no reason for it to take this long. I shouldn't have, that time I was streaming, it was pretty comical. Because I was streaming and I was saying, God, this torch is cutting it off fast. The next day, the torches were like freaking molasses. I'm like, yep, that's what I get for saying something. So I think someone watched my stream and see that, oh God, that's cutting way too quick. So that, yeah, let's fuck with them a bit. Let's slow it right down to a molasses crawl. It's like watching tree sap drip in the middle of January. I could rip it off with my teeth faster than this. How the heck is there 18 of you guys in chat? Half of your bots, I think, because the only ones talking is Shark and Chappie. Everybody else gone silent again. Well, considering you're using hey, this is what they give you. Yeah, you'd think it would be a plasma torch or something, like a plasma cutting torch, not a welding machine. You know. I say that is because, like I said, I've watched Bucket do it. I've literally been with Bucket doing it. And the man's got 2 to 3 doors off in the time I've got 1 car door cut off. So I don't know, is there a certain muscle I'm supposed to be pushing? But I've tried everything under the sun. Yeah, I can do the sweat barrel roll. Look at me, I'm a sweat police officer. Haha. Barrel roll. But yeah, nothing seems to make it go any quicker. I don't understand why the cops do that, why people do that when they're having a gunfight. You're rolling around on the floor, making yourself stay in the same position for 2 seconds, which is making you way more vulnerable for someone to lock onto you and be able to shoot you. What does this sweat little roll do? I don't understand. I laugh at people when they do it. It's so funny. You might as well just stand there, put your hands up and say, shoot me. You know. Wake me up when it's done, guys, okay? I'll be here. You let me know when it's done. I literally could have a nap. It's so fucking slow. Burger Man raid. I didn't even know Burger Man was on. Okay. I'm going to have to look and see if I'm still... The other day I looked too, and I was like 3 or 4 channels I was subscribed to. It said I was not subscribed to them anymore. And I don't remember unsubscribing to anybody. Unsubscribing from anyone. So I don't know what YouTube's pulling. Well, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Hopefully it was good. Yeah, we're not up to anything too fun. We got a little bored. We've done 30 house robberies in the last 3 days. So we've... Tomorrow we're going to try to do the inspector one again. We'll get all dressed up and mess around a bit. But we got a little bored of doing that. So we figured we'd do some cars while the cops are still around. Due to DOT laws? What? Yeah, and everybody's like, well, why do you hate Fords? Exactly why. If they're not rusting out, they're constantly needing parts or like I said, I've had 2 Fords and every one I've had, this is why I haven't bothered getting a lot of them. I've spent so much time fixing the dang things compared to driving them. And that's why I absolutely refuse to own a useless Ford. And I know so many people that have them too, and they're constantly asking me, what would cause this? What would cause that? And blah, blah, blah. It's like almost every time they start it, something breaks. And everybody's like, oh, Fords are so great. No, they're not so great. They're junk. Every time you turn around, you have to fix something on the darn things. My uncle's had 2 brand new trucks in the last 5 years, and he's had to return both of them to the dealerships because they needed over $20,000 worth of repairs to them. And he drives like a little old man. He's babies them, changes oil every time they need it, yada, yada, yada. And both of the trucks had under 10,000 kilometers on them. One, the transmission exploded. The other one, the engine caught fire. And they were literally brand new trucks off the lot. And he drives like an old man. And Ford doesn't understand now why he's driving around in a Dodge. He's been driving around a Dodge now for the last 5 years. Not had a single issue with it. Yeah, because all growing up, he was great big, oh, Ford's the best, and da-da-da. And I'd even tell him then that Fords only look good going through a crusher. And that's why I have no use for Fords. If I have to work on it more than I drive it, it's not a vehicle I want. No, thank you. I have better things to dump my money into than repairing a Ford that wants parts every 2 days. No thanks. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I know people that have the F-250s, 350s, 450s, and it seems exactly like that. Every couple of years, they're replacing the transmission, replacing the driveline, replacing the engine. It's always something with them. But if you go and you take a 70s or an 80s or even early 90s Ford or something like that, they're tough as hell. But these new ones, forget it. They're absolute garbage. Yeah, I don't know. What do you do, right? We don't make them. We're just the suckers that buy them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to know what kind of state the world's going to be in 100 years from now. If it's this bad now, everybody will be living in hamster balls and you won't leave the house. Everything will be delivered to you. You won't have a need for a vehicle because you'll all be living in hamster balls. Be flying around on fucking broomsticks or something. You never know. That guy on the internet there, he made that great big hover drone. And he doesn't have a car. He just drives the remote control drone. He like literally stands on it. He drives that up and all over the place now. Instead of driving a car. That'll be what it is. In 50 years, everybody will be riding around on hovercrafts or something stupid. What the heck? There's not even a tire on it. How's it rolling around? What the heck? Why do I always get the possessed cars? Oh, we still got a hood to take off, or a lid. A hatch. Or as the English say, we got a bonnet. Or no, the boot. Which is funny because the boots go on your feet, not on the back of cars, but I guess it is what it is. Nope, 5. Put the damn thing away. Take the torch out. There you go. Well, shit, it's easier that way. With the way on here. Yeah, I know the feeling, buddy. I've got so many back pains and knee pains, it's unreal. Too many years crawling around on floors and crawling around outside, crawling around heavy equipment and cars and twisting your body to reach parts and put parts in vehicles and off-road equipment and logging equipment. It's unreal. Now every time I move, something hurts. Every day it seems like I wake up and a different part of my body hurts. But when you're young, you don't think of that. Because when I was young, I used to sit there and I'd push round bales of hay around the barn floor and feed the cows and the horses. And didn't really think much of it. But now that I'm older, my back's sort of regretting it. We didn't chop no car off summer fur. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm running to my warehouse. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, what are we gonna do? Do you think we have enough time to do another job before the cops go? I'm surprised. It's actually almost 2 in the morning. Like, what the hell? Yeah. What do we got? We got about an hour left. So we did 3 hours in the first. We'll do 3 and then we'll call it, I think. I'll volunteer for the food. Yeah, a lot of the new electric vehicles are the same way. Every 4 or 5 years, you got to spend $6,000 to $9,000 to put new batteries in the stupid things. Or there's this electrical issue or that electrical issue, and I don't understand why people even bother with them. yeah, it's saving on pollution and stuff like this, but honestly, is it? Because by the time they make all those wiring and the coatings and stuff for the wiring and all the plastic molding, you're putting just as much pollution by making all that crap into the air anyway. And then every 3 to 5 years having to spend $9,000, up to $9,000 to replace batteries, doesn't really seem worth it to me. And I don't think I'd like to be in one of those when they catch fire, because them electric batteries can blow up in a hurry. You can't carry that much. What the fuck are you on about? Oh, my van's full. God damn it. For Pete's sakes. Well, let's fix that. We will fix that. Okay, now we can go take these over and drop them off. And then we'll go throw our lime in the warehouse. That at least opens up the van a little bit. Yeah. Come on. Stuck on everything. Okay. I should have got them to remove them stupid rack system things when I get in here, because this is a pain in the ass. He never goes where I steer him. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had no luck with them, like I said. If I have to work on it more than I drive it, I ain't interested in owning it. And I've yet to see a Ford that isn't that way. I have friends that have them, and it's the exact same with them. They have to, it's constantly in the shop, or constantly have to have parts that are not breaking down. And I don't see the point in owning a vehicle like that. You want to buy a new vehicle to drive, not have it spend 3/4 of its life in a mechanic shop. It looks like poo, smells like poo, chances are it's poo. Fucking bozo. slidey bugger today. Yeah, a car drove in the driveway. It's gonna eat you. You better look out, you jackass. You're not even leaning on anything. As bad as that other guy. You can keep that stuff. I don't want it. I've got too much of that darn stuff now. But, Chappie, for 200,000 kilometers, you shouldn't be nowhere near needing a transmission. Most tranny manufacturers will say you'll get 300 or plus out of a transmission. Ford's the only one that uses second-hand OEM parts and motor powertrain parts, and that's why you don't get shit for mileage out of them. They're so cheaply made. No other car manufacturer wants to use those second-hand OEM parts. And that's Ford's biggest reason why they're constantly breaking down and they're always needing parts. They're so cheaply made. It says something when the rest of the car world won't use a part, but yet Ford uses it anyways because they save so much money on it. But in the long run, they're not really they're ruining their reputation by doing it. Ford ain't nearly as popular as it used to be when they were actually made out of something. Now they're just made out of pop cans and farts. The worst vehicles ever made, in my opinion. I wouldn't let my kids get in a Ford. I've seen so many accidents caused by Fords breaking and catching fire and parts falling, wheels falling off them while you're driving down the road. It's unreal. I wouldn't know frickin' way. I'd rather walk than drive a Ford. No use for them. They're horrible vehicles. Okay, let's see. But that's my opinion, of course. But yeah, no. The amount of shit I've seen with them over the last 20 some odd years doing auto mechanics, no fucking way. If my daughters come to me and say, hey, I want to get a truck, well, get a Chevy or get a Dodge or a Toyota or something. If you tell me you're getting a Ford, I'm going to break my foot off in your ass. You might as well just go sign your death warrant right now because it's eventually going to happen. I don't trust a Ford no further than I could heave it off a cliff. They're not reliable. They're unsafe. There's a reason I shit-talked them. I have an idea what I'm talking about. I've dealt with enough of them over the last 25 years doing auto mechanics. They're horrible vehicles. Yeah, if I had a choice to walk 1,000 kilometers or take a Ford, I'd make sure I have an extra pair of sneakers because it's going to be a long hike. At least I'd get there alive. Now, I have no use for Fords, man. You can hate me for saying it, but, you know, it's just what it is. If you've seen what I've seen with them, you'd understand. Okay, let me see. Let's check something. So yeah, we already did. Alright. Could be the experience with them. Well, it's, I fixed a lot of Fords in my time doing auto mechanics, man, and they're not something I would fucking recommend. And like I said, if I had a choice between walking or taking a Ford, I'd walk. Because I don't trust them any further than I could heave them off a cliff. They're unsafe and unreliable. Why did it cost me $22 to move money? Huh? Oh, never mind. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? That would explain it. Okay. Well. I would go with a Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, Nissan, something along that line. I wouldn't wish a Ford on my worst enemy. Not the new ones. If you're talking like 60s, 70s, yeah, then they were actually made out of something and they didn't fall apart by you closing the door. But the new ones, I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy. They're absolute unsafe trash. From 2000 and up, they're no. You don't want that. No, but everybody likes their own. But some people may have luck with them. But I've never been able to have any luck. I think my first Ford, I dumped probably $6,000 into it. New engine, new tranny, new rear end, new front diff, new brakes all around. What else did I put? I think I put half a wire harness under the hood. New plugs, new valves, new guides, new timing chain. And I think I drove it for 3 months and I didn't abuse it or nothing. Took it easy driving it, did the speed limit. And I think about 3-4 months later, the engine went in it. And then something else went, something with the fuse box messed up. And then I think it was like 2 or 3 days later, the damn engine blew up in it. And I'm the type of person that I change the oil like every 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers. Long before it's even due. Like the oil's just barely starting to show that it's getting dirty and I change the oil. I do it with every vehicle, but yeah, after dumping $6,000 into it and then paying 4,500 or 4,600 bucks, I think I paid for it when I bought it. So yeah, that was the quickest $9,000 that I ever went through in my life. And then the second Ford I had, no matter what I did, I could not get that thing to work for more than a week without it needing another part. The starter would go, the alternator would go, the brake caliper went, or the master cylinder would go, or the transmission wasn't pumping fluid because the filter was plugged because somehow plastic was put into when the Ford put the new filter in, because apparently when I got it, the tranny was still under warranty, so Ford wanted to do it because, it's still under warranty. If you want the warranty to stay, we have to do it. And then I get it back 2 days later and the transmission dynamited. So I sent it back to Ford, they took it apart, and whoever the tech was put it in, but didn't bother taking the plastic off the filter, or only partially took it off. And it more or less starved the transmission of fluid and burnt all the rings and the guides and stuff up in the tranny. So yes, I've not had much luck with rust bucket Fords. Two Fords and down almost 12,000 bucks, 15,000 bucks. Yeah, no. I'll go buy like my Ram, I've had that since it was 2015. I got it. It was a year old. So it's 10 years old now, and other than changing the plugs and the oil and the wiring harness, it's one of the more reliable vehicles I have. I'm not a fan of it being all electronic shit, but hey, it is what it is. Everybody wants the gizmos and stuff in their vehicles nowadays for some reason. There aren't enough cops on. Yep, here comes a boring time. Go fucking figure. Seen that coming. I was sort of hoping we get to do two more house, but I don't know why it does that. I lock the truck when I get out, but yet when I go to get back in, it's not locked. Oh, rocks. Poor soul. Why in the hell would you want a diesel? Why do you want a truck that sounds like your engine's gonna blow up at any minute? That makes no sense. It's not a tractor. You don't need a diesel. It's not an excavator. You're not going to work at the mine. Diesels are horrible. They're gutless. They're noisy. They burn through 5 times more fuel than what gas engines do. Like, you'll have a 110-liter diesel tank in your pickup truck. You'll barely get